Don't tell anyone I'm in therapy.
It's finally back. Last of Us Season 2 is here, and we're gonna break down every episode along the way.
Because of how you did it.
Okay, this season is a little different because I haven't played The Last of Us 2, so we're both seeing it for the first time. So let's chat about it in the comments, and if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe so that I can do this full time. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, insanely fast recap of Season 1.
It's a winner, though.
Season 1 of The Last of Us ends the only way a show like this knows how. Beautifully bleak and emotionally catastrophic. There was this pregnant woman played by Ashley Johnson, the voice of the original Ellie from the game and Gretchen from Recess. This has been Fun Facts with Blake's World. Either way, she's going full Kill Bill unaffected while literally pushing out a baby. And unfortunately, in the struggle, she gets bit by a runner. It's trauma for everyone involved, especially after it does something to Ellie. It makes her immune to the cordyceps. Okay, quick science detour before the existential dread kicks in. This whole apocalypse wasn't caused by a virus. Nah, that would have been way too basic. It's a mutated fungus called cordyceps that infects you virally. This is a real-world fungus that turns ants into zombie mountain climbers. But don't worry, it can't affect humans.
Billions of puppets with poisoned minds, permanently fixed on one unifying goal: to spread the infection to every last human alive by any means necessary.
But in this version, it spreads through tainted food like flour. Then it hijacks your brain and turns you into an extremely violent fungal puppet. And like any video game, there are stages: runners, then stalkers, then clickers, then bloaters. There are a few variants of those like the Rat King, but I'm not gonna spoil that right now. All of this happened about 20 years ago. Joel lost his daughter on Outbreak Day in one of the most gut-punching scenes I've ever seen. Fast forward, Joel is a grieving, grizzled smuggler surviving in post-apocalyptic Boston with Tess, his ride-or-die partner who's equally as good at living in this new world. They get roped into escorting a teenage girl named Ellie across the country because she's infected but not turning. She might be the cure and she's their first hope, and Joel isn't really trying to be her dad. He's just trying to get the job done at first, but slowly, reluctantly, and maybe tragically, he starts to care. So when they finally get to Salt Lake City, Joel finds out that the cure for the apocalypse would require killing Ellie. So Joel goes full John Wick on the entire hospital.
I'm thinking I'm back.
He kills the surgeon, the guards, Marlene, everyone, then he lies to Ellie about it, straight to her face, just bold-faced lie. And the worst part is that she kind of knows. Well, she definitely feels that he's hiding something about it. That final okay that she gives him, it kind of feels like the trust between them dying.
Okay.
The first season doesn't end with closure. It ends with a lie that's going to detonate their relationship like a fungal nuke, and honestly, I just can't wait. Okay, you all caught up? Good, great, grand, let's go. Season 2 starts with the giraffes free grazing near the hospital in Salt Lake City.
This place was the Fireflies.
We see the families of the doctors that Joel killed burying their parents. Most of them just want to leave and find a safe place, but one of them wants revenge on Joel.
50s, graying, beard, 6 foot tall, scar on his right temple. Oh yeah, they say he's handsome.
Her name is Abby, and eventually she does relent, and she says that she'll go to Seattle, but only if everyone promises to find and kill Joel.
When we kill him, we kill him slowly.
But I mean...
Careful what you wish for, punk.
Now, that was 5 years ago, and Ellie is in a barn fight, which she's losing. But her UFC moves, and to be honest, her rage eventually turns the tide of the fight. We find out 3 things. 1, that she can fight now. 2, that this is just some sort of training. And 3, that everyone is still afraid of Joel.
I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
But hey, it might be different now. Joel isn't an enforcer anymore. He's back to being a contractor.
Are you in therapy?
It looks like he might be a valued member of this community, and he's working on himself. People don't seem to be that afraid of him anymore. They actually want his respect.
Why is she angry at you?
He's trying to figure things out with Ellie, and it's not so easy.
I never got there with my own kids, so we're both just figuring it out for the first time is all.
And I don't think that he's so unaware to think that it's impossible that she knows that he lied to her somehow. But the only way to keep the lie going is to, well, keep lying. This is also where we meet Dina. She respects Joel, is Ellie's best friend, I guess, and like Ellie, she doesn't take anything too seriously. And it kind of seems like Dina has already been through this training somehow. Like we saw, Ellie is being trained by this big guy for hand-to-hand fighting and shooting from Tommy.
It ain't the scope, it's the shooter.
Whose kid is now growing up.
Uncle Joel.
The town that they're building lets everyone in, to the point that they don't have anywhere to put all of the people.
Maybe your council stop letting so many of them in.
Joel is working like crazy, but he just can't keep up. He thinks that they need to slow down on letting people in, which is wrong, especially considering that he lives alone in a multi-bedroom house with his adoptive daughter living in the garage apartment. So just saying, there's a lot of space, Joel, so chill out. Like we said earlier, Joel is in therapy, and his therapist is played by Catherine O'Hara.
Shaken stems. What am I, in high school?
Oh yeah, it seems like everyone in town smokes the green now.
Cool, man.
Anyways, she's having a rough day, and she's kind of just tired of his bullshit. A year before this, Joel had to kill her husband. We don't really know much about it, but more than likely he was infected.
I'm not going to do it anymore. Because you're lying to me, and it's exhausting.
And she resents him for it, but she feels that those emotions are wrong or unfair in some way.
I hate you for it.
Either way, she's tired of him not telling her the whole story about Ellie. She almost gets him to tell her, but then his vulnerability hardens and that part of Joel that scares everyone comes out. He's a killer. Deep down, he's capable of doing some dark things.
I saved her.
Ellie and Dina head out on a patrol team where, honestly, they're pests. They find a bear that's been killed and slightly eaten by infected. I mean, it got its licks in, but it definitely lost the battle.
What do you call grizzly's ribs? Barbecue.
I love how impressed Ellie is with this pun. Her love of puns will never die, and also for an extremely quick-witted person, she can't really come up with them on her own.
Did you just make that up?
Again, they disobey a direct order and they go inside a grocery store and expertly take down a few clickers, showing we have come a long way from the first season where all they could do was hide and pray. I mean, we lost Tess to a clicker, and now these two 19-year-olds are expertly taking them down without breaking a sweat. Also, did anyone notice that Ellie pays attention like she's immune? She's wandering around, and she even looks at the Employee of the Month board. Aw, a dog won July, attaboy. Anyways, they take them out really without a problem.
Did you get bit? Did I have to shoot you in the face?
But just then, Ellie falls through the floor and is stuck on the lower level.
Let's figure out how to get you out.
While down there, she finds a stalker, which is a new level of infected. It's basically a runner, but it's able to wait and choose a good time to attack.
Run at me!
Yep, infected with the ability to strategize. This thing can hide and it can sneak, and it even gets to jump on Ellie, taking a bite out of her stomach.
Just her? Just her.
When they get back, they get in trouble for not listening, but they also warn the council about what happened.
Maybe the smart one was a one-off.
I mean, I guess the council can't really do anything about it, so they just go celebrate New Year's.
Lately, I've had a feeling.
A feeling.
And remember that bite? Well, Ellie can't have a scar in the shape of a bite, so she cuts it into lines and then sews it up.
Billy Badass.
I mean, she is seriously tough, and I think she definitely gets that from Joel. Later on, Joel comes in and tries to talk to her, but she kind of shuts him down every chance she gets.
Just come to see if you were going to that thing tonight.
It seems like it's just hard for him to talk to her, especially when she's acting like this, so he just finds a reason to leave and he books it. At the New Year's Eve party, Ellie watches Dina.
She's putting on quite the show.
Eventually, she grabs Ellie's hand and they start to dance, and everything is just going perfectly.
I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell?
This is everything Ellie has ever dreamed of. A beautiful woman. She's funny, smart, can take care of herself, and she likes Ellie.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
With Riley, she never really got there, but this is her moment. She can feel love maybe for the first time. This is it.
Maybe they're jealous of you.
And yes, she's hesitant, but whenever Dina wants to kiss her, she kisses back, and then they start to really kiss. And then some dude named Seth ruins everything.
It's a family event.
They say sorry, but he just stares them down, eventually calling them a very bad word. And Ellie doesn't play that, so she just heads straight into the fight. But Joel is there, and he is her protector whether she believes it or not. He's the only person that has for sure loved her unconditionally for the last 5 or 6 years.
I don't need your help.
But she lashes out at Joel and embarrasses him in front of everyone. I mean, the guy must feel like he can't do anything right at this point. He stopped a way larger man from calling her a bad name, and he considers that his job. So he just leaves the party and goes home to restring her guitar. You can tell that he's hoping that this is the huge blow up that would force the talk that would eventually lead them to mend their relationship. But when she gets home, she just stares at him and then goes into her garage apartment. He's left there alone, just wondering what to do next. That's when we see the pipe that they were working on earlier has cordyceps growing out of it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
But now there's way more questions about this. Is this a plan? The stalkers can strategize, so the big question is, are they planning something, or is this just nature creeping its way in? Finally, we zoom out and overlook the entire valley. We start to see people walking through the trees. It's Abby and the others from Salt Lake City, and after 5 years, they finally found Joel. But again,
Careful what you wish for.
okay, what did you think of this episode, and what do you think of Abby? And here's the biggest question. Who is the real bad guy? Hey, thanks for watching. Click here for more videos and subscribe to keep up with all the Blake's World updates. I'd appreciate it. All right, I'll see you next time.